How the conditioning started was Tom had been given an invitation to go to the hospital and to do a tour, and he had a friend, and he was just like, well, I'd really love for Alex to be able to come along with. And the reason why Alex had been pestering to go to the hospital is because there was an article in the newspaper maybe 2 years ago, and Alex saw the director of the art in the newspaper, and she was talking about filling the brand new children's hospital with art and different things, and he was like, we were just starting to paint, and he said, I would like one of my paintings to go to the hospital. And he had been a patient at the hospital for a surgery, and that was the floor that I used to work on, and he had seen all the art and also the window paintings that we used to do, and so he was all excited about asking if somebody might want to put his art in the hospital. So we said, okay, we'll do a tour with Alex, and he can look at the art at the hospital, and we just were doing that as a casual thing. And so we did that, and Alex got to meet the art director, and he was all excited, and she was showing him the art in the children's hospital, and then all the spaces were taken. I mean, the art was really completed in the children's hospital at that point. And then he learned that there were themes in the hospital, and that it was all Wisconsin related, and each of the floors had a different, one floor was prairie and different things. So he was thinking about that, and she, had offered to just say, you could paint something and we'll find a spot, but right now we have nothing further in our budget to do. And so Alex was undetoured, and he's like, I think I'll do a prairie piece. He could do that. He had just learned to draw ducks, and he was thinking, okay, I could do this. So, and then he gave a set of cards to the director and said, thank you. And so then the cards, I understand, were on the director's table. And then there was a new person coming in that was coming for the children's hospital, and her name was Amanda. I guess Mandy, as we call her, she had seen the cards laying casually on the table of this woman's desk, and she said, hey, I really like those cards. I think we could do something with that. I'm looking for something that would be a very strong visual for children to be able to find their way through the hallways from the children's hospital to the university hospital. And I think Alex's paintings would be great. Maybe I could call her. So she called me, and she was asking me, did I have any paintings that were large that we could buy right away? And I was like, no, I didn't. Most of Alex's paintings were 12 by 12 or 18 by 10 or 11 by 14, something like that. And she was really looking for something like 30 by 30 or 40 by 30. And so then she put out a proposal to us casually. At first it was just like, would you think that Alex would be interested in painting something larger for us? And what if it would be a theme? And so we said, okay, let's look at that. It's very, Alex had never painted big. And the fun thing about that is when Alex started with artworking, Lance had said to me, over time we need to explore for Alex larger paintings, because sometimes artists, when they're just developing, we haven't really found their right medium or their right size, and they have to grow into things. So we probably will explore that at one point. And so we had already explored some of that by adding by having him do a mural in his bedroom, and he had been worked with a muralist, Sharon Kilfoy, in the city. They came and they did a mural of New York City in his bedroom, and the reason why was to just explore this larger scale of painting. And so anyway, so all of this is kind of happening at the same time. He's doing his bedroom. He's working at Artworking, and then she offered the idea of, can you come and work on maybe a large painting for the hospital? And then she brought us in, and she met with the Artworking team and with Alex and Chris Hindle, our other art mentor, and we all got together and they looked at the space and said, we would like 40 by 30s or 40 by 40s, and we would like 6 signature pieces, and we would like them all to be together in a theme. And Alex could pick the theme, but he had to stick to the theme. Alex was given the freedom to paint as long as it took for him and to do his best job. And so we just started, and the first thing we started with was a 40 by 40 water lily.
Tonight, we're hoping to have quite a few guests from many different areas in Madison, from Overture, from Edgewood, just the Madison arts community. So we're really looking forward to connecting our program with so many different great organizations in Madison. This evening we have Alex's art permanently installed now on display, and everyone can view it. And then we're hoping that everyone can just mingle and chat and get to know each other. Also, Alex's art will be on sale, and we've partnered with the gift shop so that the sales from this evening are mutually benefiting our UW Health gift shop and Alex's Theater Arts Fund Incorporated. We've never had an event quite like this before. We've never had a reception for a single artist that has done work for our permanent collection before.
Okay, let's see here. Come here. Ready? Day. I'm Alex Haunty. Welcome to the unveiling of my 6 paintings that I created for the American Family Children's Hospital. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight because I have looked forward to sharing this important event with the people who inspire and encourage me. I want to say thank you to Mandy Crone for inviting me to paint these paintings for the hospital. You believed in me. Also, thank you to the UW and American Family Children's Hospitals for saying a big yes to me, even when it took me 1.5 years to create these paintings. It was your yes that allowed me to stretch myself even further in my art skills to paint these large paintings. And if you haven't yet, you can also get a picture with me if you want, but not with my dad. Thank you all for coming to this event.